Hey squad, it's your Squid. We're back here doing reaction videos again. You can tell from the title and the thumbnail what it's about, so before we get into it, big shout out to my patrons. They're awesome. I didn't lose any during the 2 or 3 weeks I wasn't posting or creating content because of you know, having a kid and having other priorities and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they're awesome. If you want to join that list, there's a link in my description. There's a link in my description for a bunch of stuff. Check out the description at some point. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it, shall we? I've been watching a lot of NASCAR. I've been watching, you know, every race since they came back from the you know, the hiatus that shall not be named. And yeah, one of the things my wife is obsessed with, right, Shannon, is she's obsessed with the pit stops. She calls them little elves because of the, like, how small they are on the screen. And every single time she's just blown away by how well they do and how quickly they do things and stuff. So I figured, you know, let's watch some fails from those little elves. Let's get into it. Alright, thanks for tuning back in to all my regular subscribers, and if this is the first time you've stumbled across me, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, the subscribe button's just down there at the end of the video and all that jazz. So, let's get into it. As always, if you want to watch this content without my face and my reactions, the link will be in the description.
Now on the pit road.
Smile man's favourite driver.
Yeah, you can see the number of laps of Brad Keselowski, right? You're starting to see their hand there, Kelly, on how long they can run.
Oh, coming in hot.
Brad maybe didn't own you. Crew members, this is a disastrous stop for Brad Keselowski. You went through.
He just punted the ball along the, not the ball, punted the tyre across the pit lane as well.
You see, he's just hit a crew members. This is a disastrous stop for Brad Keselowski. You went through his pit stop. He didn't hear Paul Wolf, his crew chief, call him in the lap before, so they're a lap behind. And now just disaster as he went through his pit box. You saw the crew member get hit in a tire, go flying into the tube. They have had issues with pit stops before. It's one of the things that Paul Wolf told me they were.
Oh, everyone's dodging the tire too.
Take another look, coming onto
and obviously no one wants to be going out and fetching it. I'm sure that's an issue. Oh, collected old mate. I thought I saw old mate landing on the windscreen. I didn't see the guy getting collected beforehand. That's nuts.
I just wonder, they were using so much brake, and we're going to see a lot of brake dust here, but I just wonder.
Sorry, I'll pause it. Oh, look at that. What a pause. Old mate's legs are up. Like, that's brutal. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't see that first guy getting hit. I saw the second guy going on there as well. Sorry, I figured I'd pause instead of trying to talk over the commentators. But yeah, that's rough. What happens there? Like, was he just not paying attention? He didn't brake quick enough? Like, how does that... Like, does he end up getting a penalty for that? And what's the penalty? You got to come through pit road again and nearly endanger your team again. Like, that's rough. That's unfortunate.
So much brake that the brakes didn't work the way he was anticipating them to.
That answers that.
Sometimes it's easy to, you know, you're trying to get in pit road as hard as you can. You're trying to get your stall as hard as you can. The car just didn't get stopped. I mean, obviously it's, you know, falls on Brad, but I just wonder if he didn't anticipate it because the brakes weren't working quite as effectively as he had planned on.
Sorry about that, guys.
He said, sorry about that, guys. I locked the fronts up. Something back. I don't know. But yeah, like, what happens at that point? Like, obviously, you don't want any human being to be going into onto the road, you know, even if it's in the pit lane, you know. So I presume that no one really goes and fetches that tyre unless it's under caution and the cars are on the other side of the track. And even then, it's got to be like a race marshal of some kind, I presume. But if I'm talking out my ass, let me know. Like, I mean, I am talking out my ass, but if I'm incorrectly doing it, let me know.
there in turn number 4.
Ricky Rudd. Oh, this looks old.
Bill Elliott expected to take on 4 tires. This is something they did not want to see.
Oh no!
Ricky Rudd got tapped in, one of Elliott's crewmen.
Oh, fuck, are they alright? Old mate's not got up yet. Number 7's still just going in like people haven't just been maimed.
Now they tell Ricky not to stop. Ricky did come in contact with a couple of...
There's a person under that car. Is there? What are they moving it like? Fucking hell.
See Bill Elliott stop. We see the car go to work. Here comes Ricky Rudd.
Oh, he just lost it.
The rear wheels lock up.
He just lost it, and he collects like 3 people.
And the right rear tire changer is in there. Also, the tire carrier, I believe, was hit. Here comes Rudd's car.
Oh, that's an angle. Oh, squashed. That cunt was squashed in between the 2 cars. That's fucked.
I'm sorry to yell, but, you know, we know these people. They're family.
Did he survive? Is he alright? God, I hope he's alright. Oh, that's rough.
We have a huge fire.
Someone let me know what happened with old mate in the comments, please.
Right down around
Wow, that's unfortunate. How did that happen? Lucky you've all got fire extinguishers, I guess.
Situation on pit road here at Richmond.
Oh, that outfit looks a bit singed.
Extinguish the fire. That's Brendan Gaughan's pit. I saw Eric McClure's. Couldn't see
what's going on
who was
here.
on fire because of.
Oh, it's just broken out. The fuel.
Wow.
While he's refueling. What happened?
We haven't seen a
Where's
fire
the
like that
spark
in a
come
long
from?
time. Anthony O'Brien, the rear tire changer, doing his job, and watch what happens.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's rough. The car's just like, yeet, I'm out of here.
While we were away in commercial being transported.
Ale Bay, Adelaide.
And there were crew members all around that fire. Play what happened on the Carl Edwards stop
Carl Edwards
a moment ago.
in the Subway 99 car. 48 goes past.
Right here.
Yeah, he just
Flying front. Whoa, yeah. Oh, his foot's underneath. Oh my God. Ow. He just got run over. His foot just got run over. That's a broken foot for sure. And ankle.
Is dropped. That's his signal to go. So, you know, Carl Edwards did what he's supposed to do, but he just didn't quite get out of the way quick enough.
Hard to
Well, I
believe
guess not.
He leapt away and is doing just fine now, Marty.
Yeah, wow, all right.
He just did that pit stop again, Adam, and actually what happened is his shoe...
Casually get run
his
over.
shoe got caught underneath the splitter of the car and actually had the left shoe. The shoe actually came apart. Look, the shoe came apart, and that saved him right there. The shoe came apart. He was able to walk away just fine. And you know what they were doing? He was pulling that tape we've been talking about for 10 minutes off of the grill, trying to get Carl Edwards' car a little bit cooler, but thank goodness to the shoe, everything was all good.
Yeah, all right. Lucky. All right.
Took his car into the garage area. Now here's Keselowski.
Oh no, bro. That's 2 or 3 times now Brad Keselowski's featured in this video. Whoop. That's one way to enter your pit lane, I guess.
Yeah, Paul Menard's crew, they were able to go
He's
ahead
in
and
his
do
pit
this
box.
because, as you see, he is in the pit box even with that left rear tire. So what they did was perfectly legal.
However, Jimmy Johnson had to back up.
Yeah, how the fuck does he get out?
And lost 10 positions.
Oh, rough, brother. Rough. That is unfortunate.
Sam Hornish Jr. on the racetrack. Watch this yellow car leaving its pit stall a minute ago. Conditions are tight on the racetrack. They're tight on the pit road here at Bristol as well.
All right.
How many times we've seen that here coming out of your pit stall?
Oh, yeah. Collected him. I thought he was going to collect the whole car.
Close call right there.
Close call.
He's going around to finish his pit stop.
Yeah. He just gets up and keeps going. There he is again, Keselowski.
Right sides for Keselowski.
Is this his team just not...
Contact there as David Ruderman was just coming to.
That's on him again, isn't it? Alright, he's in the box. He's in the box. Nope. He's going to go back in and try again. Oh!
He did 10. I don't know how much damage he got there. That's a pretty good lick, though.
Yeah, that's on Keselowski again, right? He's just like, fuck it, I'll come back.
Kevin Harvick needs forward fight. They changed 4 tires, reducing air pressure. Fire!
Oh, fire! Get out of there.
Out of here.
Yep.
Now that's a burnout. Fuel can. But the fuel can, the guy threw the can.
Oh, you got nothing now. It's just fuel. Just gotta wait till all the fuel's burn out.
The safety workers there attempting to extinguish the blaze.
Try and control it at the very least, you know, like...
Now the caution comes out. So
Look at it moving across the fuel there.
With me that it was a brake fire in the back of the 29 car that ignited the spilled fuel. Brian Engelhardt, the fueler, is okay. He just spoke to me, and everyone else in the crew is fine as well.
He just went, whoop, see ya, I'm out of here.
They spilled some gasoline and caught on fire. Kevin Harvick is back on track.
The road is so hot.
Yeah,
Is that what he said? A couple of drips on the road, and it was so hot that it...
It wasn't just heat.
Oh, the brakes were on fire. Ooh.
Oh, the brakes were on fire. Oh, yep.
During pit stops.
Favourite of the channel, not necessarily like a favourite driver that I follow, but just because I see so much of Danica Patrick in all of my crash videos and all of my what went wrong videos that I feel like I've seen more of Danica Patrick than anyone else. Not meaning to throw shade, way better. She's like, clearly, demonstratably, a much better driver than I could ever hope to be at any point in my life, at any point. Not throwing shade at that point, but, you know, I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of her because she's,
just a little bit odder. You see
Clay
Boiler being
a regular feature. in the shit's gone wrong lists.
Right rear damage, and we'll show you how it happened. Danica Patrick is going to come out of her pit stall. Slew it sideways a bit. Whoops.
She's lost it. Wheel spin. We're looking at the top there, green and red.
Pit stall. Slew it sideways a bit. Whoops.
She's fishtailed from the get-go.
I can't explain that one.
Yeah, and Clint Boyer just had got back on the lead lap by getting the front
I can explain
pass.
it.
Look at the damage on the left
saw what
front
you
of
saw.
Danica Patrick. Right now, she's running in 18th position, but I think she might just be one lap down.
She is one lap down, but apparently she just got on it, and the thing with fresh tires on it just got loose, and she couldn't keep it out of the back of the 15 here.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too, brother.
And Juan Pablo Montoya coming in here 6th in the point standings. Here comes Jimmy Johnson.
Good old jet dry Montoya.
And as they head down pit road, let's go down to Vince Welch.
Oh, they're all getting bloody close to that.
Fallen out of the top 10. His car's not handling. Crew Chief Alan Gustafson and Mark both agree we gotta make some major changes. Mark said, let's take a big swing at it. They're going to make a wedge adjustment, and they're also going to get a rubber out of the left rear. That's how much this car is wicked for Mark Martin. They've got to make the change.
Oh, what's happened there? The 19's busted.
Road for Elliott Sadler.
Car was actually on fire for a second.
The damage on the front of the 19 car, they come out to him, and he's just sitting there. Here's the 14 car, Tony Stewart getting repaired, Jimmy Johnson down and away.
Now, one thing that could have happened with that collision was that Montoya pulled in off the racetrack.
Oh, it was Montoya.
Behind the wall could have created a log jam and all these cars trying to come down pit road.
And Sadler happened to be right there, and watch the move.
Not sure what exactly how this happened. You see Montoya there.
Whee! There we go, alright.
It's just a stack up there with the 96.
Just a rear ender. 1 to 1 to 1.
Lord Sorensen, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there. On
Might have been what I saw.
Sadler
I thought they were all getting mighty close to that barrier, but...
19 car on fire, and then saw this 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate also.
Fitting the way Elliott Sadler may have ended his year, he could not buy a break here in 2009.
It's close to pit road now because
2009.
Of this, all
right.
Man, there's a teammate.
43 with a ton of damage also.
Man.
Yeah, they went boom, 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 bumper, bumper.
For a ride in 2010, final ride for Richard Petty Motorsports, and they're working on the 88 car, trying to get that repaired. You heard the report about the toe end being out of line because he's bouncing.
All right, that was that. As I always say, check it out in the description if you want to, if you don't want to watch with my face on it and all that sort of stuff. I've got a couple of videos coming for you today. You know, hopefully if I can edit them all in time and all that sort of jazz. Join these guys on Patreon if you can. They're awesome. Big shout out to all of them. Thanks for sticking through. And yeah, I'm going to get on with the content. I'm going to hit up the basketball playlist next, I think. If I don't have a history video, I've got a history video coming for you shortly as well. But yeah, if this was the first time you stumbled across my channel, please do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 before the end of this year, which is 2020, and I can't do it without people like you who stumble across my channel, decide they like me, hit the subscribe button, and come along for the ride. So yeah, have a poke around. I've got a whole bunch of different playlists. I react to a whole bunch of different stuff, so I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.